Hello. In our final video differentiation, we are looking at the derivative of logs. So again, these are in your log tables. So it only ever works. We only in Leaving Cert need to derive natural log. Okay, so there it is. ln x is equal to 1 for x. Again, it's not always easy. Basically, we have like a chain rule in there. So I have ln of another function u. So ln is my outer function. Outer function, this is my inner function. If I want to find x, I need to find the derivative of my outer function with respect to u, and multiply it by the derivative of my inner function with x. So in other words, I basically ln x is just 1 over the function times derivative of. Let's look at an example here. So if I differentiate the following, ln 3x 2, that is just 1 over x 2 multiplied by derivative in my bracket here, which is going to be equal to 3. So my answer is 3 over x 2. Funny. Next one. Actually, also good point to know here. Us using our log rules. We remember to use our rules or logs. They can make some questions a lot easier. Like this one, for example, ln fifth root x. That's the same as x. ln x to the power of 1 over 5. And if you remember a rule of logs here, if I have a power, I can bring it down in front here. So I can have 1/5 ln x, and the derivative of 1/5 ln x will just be 1/5 times the derivative of ln x over x. The answer is 4, right? Same as this one here. I have ln 3 over x. Well, if you remember the rule, ln a minus ln b equal to ln a over b. So I can write this as ln 3 minus ln x. Find the derivative of them. ln 3 is just a constant, so I'll go to 0. And then minus ln x, well, that's just minus 1 over x. My answer is dy dx minus 1. Now, fun. So that's something to kind of be aware of when we're looking at problems. So Steve can always use a trig rule, a log rule to simplify some. So let's look at this one here. It's from 2023. So the function g of x is defined the following. So g of x equals to tan x over 2 ln x. Find the value of the first derivative evaluated at pi over 2. Give your answer in the plus b. So my first derivative, this is going to be a product rule. So u is equal to tan 2, b is equal to x. So du dx is going to be equal to sec squared x over 2 multiply, and the derivative of x over 2 is a half. That's technically same as a half x. So derivative is just going to be half. That's just going to be sec squared x over 2 all over 2. And then dv dx here is equal to over x. So product rule, and x over 2 is going to give me tan x over 2 all over x plus ln x times this. Then when we sub in x to I ever I have x on pi over 2, I'm going to get here tan of pi over 4. This will be pi over 2 divided by 2 all over pi over 4 plus ln pi over 4 sec squared over 2. So sec squared is actually equal to 1 over cosine squared. So we have no sec squared on our calculator. So tan of, make sure you calculate in radians, pi over 2, 1. So this is equal to 1. So it's 1 over pi over 4, which will just be 1 divided by a fraction, 4 over pi, plus ln, ln pi over 2 is sec squared pi over 4. So that's just 1 over cosine squared equal to 2 all over 2. Answer is 4 over pi plus them 2's in the ln over 2. Yeah, for that one. That's a nasty one. That was a mean one. Fine. This one. Find the derivative of h of x. So a half ln 2x plus 3 plus c. Well, that's gonna be a half times 1 over 2x times the derivative of this, which is 2. Then c, well, that just goes to 0. So 2 times a half is 1. My answer, literally, 1 over 2, 3. How fun that? Right, next one. I have ln 3x2 and g of x equals 5. Find the derivative of f of g of x at autocorrect to 3 place. So f of x, f of x plus 5, which is going to be ln 3 times x plus 5 squared, ln 3 times x squared plus 5 plus 2. It's going to be ln of 3x squared plus 30 plus 3 times 25, 75. 75 plus 2 is 77. So that is going to be the derivative. Going to be 1 over 3x squared plus 30x plus 7 multiplied by my derivative, which is 6x. 30. 30, 30, yes, 30. So that will be, we're evaluating at a quarter. So 6 all over 3 times a quarter squared plus 30 times a quarter plus 77. We should be getting a mad answer because it says round. The answer here is going to be my derivative is going to be equal to 0.372. How fun. Next one's from 2019. It asks us here to factorize this. Well, this is a thing. This is group 1, 2. So 3x in the front, so that's going to be y minus 3. And here, I'm going to put y 3. So my answer is going to be 3x plus 4. So let g of x equal this. Use your answer in A or otherwise solve g of 2, 0. So what I'm noticing here is instead of a y, I have an ln x. So let's solve this. I have 3x plus 4, y minus 3, 0. Let each bracket equal 0. I have 3x is equal to minus 4, x is equal to minus 3. I'm going to have y 3, but remember y x, so ln x is equal to 3. X is going to be equal to e to the power of 3. Now, which one is going to work? Well, it's not going to be 1 because it's a negative number, and if we sub it back in, we can never put negatives within it. It will never work. So ex equals power of. And the next one says here, calculate the derivative and correct decimals. So it's easier to leave it in this form here. So I have 3x times ln 3. So this is u v du 3 v for x. Multiply them out. U times dv dx 3x plus v times dx, which is 3 ln x minus 9. So now we're just subbing in e. So 3e plus all over e plus 3 ln e. Ln e is just going to be 9. Put this in later. I get 3. 3. Where's my e go? Right, 3e 4 e g of should 2. Let me just e plus 4 e and yeah, minus 1 is a place. Next one here, the final one is 2006. Y is equal to ln 3 plus x squared. So we need to find dy dx. So I'm looking here, right? Ugh, nasty. Rules of logs, however, right? Rules of logs. I can split this up as 3x, so ln 3x, 3 plus x, minus ln of 9 root. Actually, no, get rid of the root for a second. 9 minus x squared, all to the power of a half. So ln 3 plus x minus a half ln 9 minus x squared. Let's find the derivative now. That's going to be 1 over 3 plus x multiplied by the derivative of this, which is just 1, minus a half times 1 over 9 minus x squared times the derivative of this, which is minus 2x squared. So the minus 2, the 2 here will cancel out. So I have 1 over plus x minus this 2x on 2x squared going to be equal to minus this times minus x, so the minus will cancel out, be plus x over 9 minus x squared. We're not done because it's telling me to leave in a very simple form here. So I'm just going to notice here. I can write this as 3 plus x. Then I can write this here as 3 plus x minus x. So now I need to get as a common denominator. 3 minus x to the bottom, 3 minus x on top. Then I'm going to have here 3 minus x plus x all over. That multiplies out to 9 minus squared. My answer is 3 over 9 minus. That is my derivative. So that's it for derivative of logs. That is differentiation. Hope this videos doesn't help you guys. Catch you guys later. Bye.